Hello everybody and welcome back to Twilight Princess. Last video, after meeting Princess Zelda, she pretty much told us to GTFO, so we're going to leave the castle now, before the guard gets here. Not that way, the guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Well, do you understand where we are now? Really? Do you think we're that stupid? I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But, are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self. And you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? See you later. Ah, we are back in the beautiful normal world. I love it. However, we're still a wolf, which is a huge problem because now we have to find a way around as a wolf. We have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. What's next? Luckily, Midna's gonna tell us what's next here. Did you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation from someone from the twilight, like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield that'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So what do you plan to do while you're here dawdling? The twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. Bossy Midna. Oh well, I guess we should go and find those things for her. To defeat enemies on the way if we'd like. Although it's not going to do much for us. I guess the only place to go is Orden Village, but we need to be very careful, obviously, because I don't think the villagers are going to be too liking of us being a wolf. Wait. I don't know what you've come here to do, but if you're going into town, be careful. They came and made both the forest and the village a mess. They kidnapped the children from the village. But you're different. You're not a bad thing, are you? I can tell because you smell like the trees of Orden. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals in town. We animals understand one another, so you'll be fine. That's kind of an interesting game mechanic. Animals helping other animals out. Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Okay, so like I said, we need to be very careful when going about doing our business. That guy up there, if he sees us, he will send a hawk after us. We need to find a sword and a shield. So, I wonder if I can do this now. I might actually have to trigger something first. Let's try to look for the shield first. Let's go over here to these people that are talking in the distance. Maybe we can eavesdrop on them. Oh, about the shield. Hey, not so loud. Okay, so we need to sneak up on them to hear their conversation, but we can't let us be seen. So we need to get as close as we can and then listen in. And if we're close enough, then it should be normal writing. So let's try up here and see if that's close enough. So that shield is still in your house, right? Yeah, it should be in the storage loft. Good, go grab it, quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so he can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were gonna present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh yeah, alright, I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up and get that shield. You just wait here. No good, run! Huh, so that's interesting. That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. Oh, hey now, that's not nice. So. We should jump up there, but from where? From where indeed? Well, let's try to figure that out. Monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her, and take this! So if we get too close to him, he is going to send a hawk after us. Luckily, I think we're able to avoid it the first time, but after that, I think it becomes pretty hard to avoid. So let's just kind of swoop out of the way. And we need to get him away from there. Because we need to hop up into the loft there. Come on, let's get up on the roof from here and scare that guy. Look at him, posing like he's all important. Wait until he sees us. Alright, let's do some... I like to call it Midna jumping, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people refer to it as that as well. Whoa! And he jumps into the little river. That is so amusing to me. Anyways, so do some Midna jumping to get to the roof. And if we look, the shield is up on the wall there, so we need to find a way to get up there. Found it! Found it! Yes, you did. It's up here. And I wasn't far enough away. I hit the wall. These jumps are usually pretty easy to time, but sometimes you're a little bit off. So let's ram the wall until we get it. There we go. And pick it up. This is the Orden shield, and it's made of wood, so it will burn. Just keep that in mind. It looks kind of cheap. Alright then, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. Alright, I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Now they said the sword is at Russell's house. What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But, darling, your injuries! Alright, so we need to go to Russell's house. I'll dash out of the water here as quickly as I can. There we go. Can I climb up? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to climb, but was failing at it miserably. I'm not going to talk to the animals because I don't need to. The game pretty much tells you where to go all on your own. And you can see Russell's out scouting. Don't let yourself be seen by Russell, because if he sees you, he will come after you. So we're going to do a little bit of stealth work here. Let's see if I can't sneak around him real quick. There we go. Of course he wants to protect his pregnant wife. I don't blame him. And around here, we need to use our senses. And your senses will bring up glowing things. Usually if it's glowing, you can dig. So in this example, there's a rupee. And over here, if we dig, we can actually get into their house. Are you aware you have a big hole on the side of your house? And we can sneak right in and take the Orden sword. This is a sword crafted by Russell, the best swordsman in Orden, as a tribute to the royal family. So there we go. Easy as pie, Midna. Alright, so now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm going to take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Yeah, one thing at a time, Midna. Come on now. And just to show this off really quickly, if you do get too close, it'll scare the bejesus out of his wife, obviously. And he'll hear her. And then he'll come after you. So that's what happens if he sees you, so you gotta be really careful. I don't think there's anything else in the village to get, so we're just gonna go back to the Twilight. So that is our task at hand at the moment. Skip all these enemies. And continue on our merry way. That was a pretty easy task, and we now have ourselves a sword and shield, which is even better. Wait. Come to my spring. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. It's a trap! No! Why did we listen to the mysterious glowing voice? Beware, shadow being, it approaches. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so we need to take out this shadow beast. You can attack or jump at it or, whatever it is you want to do. These things are really annoying to take care of, though. If you manage to jump on it, you can actually do a biting attack, which is very, very useful for taking care of creatures. It's like a goat with a squirrel tail. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, brave youth. I am one of the 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Redona. So light and dark are opposing forces in this game, obviously. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light that I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. The entire kingdom has been reduced by a netherworld, ruled by the cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You. Sounds like a mission to me. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Oh, now you tell me. Unless If you were to return to Farron Woods where you were first transformed, if you were to revive the Light Spirit, there, by the power of the Light Spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. Alright, so more storyline development, which I quite like. We now have a mission and a purpose and a little bit of a better understanding as to what's going on. So, in the next episode, we are going to go ahead and venture off into the Twilight with Midna, and we are going to figure out how to get all these pieces of light back that the Light Spirit was telling us about, because that sounds pretty darn important. So, thanks for watching, and I hope that I will see you all next time for the next episode of Twilight Princess.